Joe. And let's continue our road. Hey, how are you? Hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Alright, who are we playing? Playing Red Sox. Alright, alright.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the A's totaled 13
we got
hits
on 40
as a
minutes
team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-7. The White Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 5-2. Aaron Hicks plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 6-1. The Indians picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-6. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-6. The Brewers amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County.
Alright, let's play a full game. Alright, who should we play on? He's cold. Hey, Xavier, how are you? Alright, that guy's cold. Teoscar Hernandez, come on, buddy. What do we got on second baseman? Alright, about third baseman. The guy's on DH. Let him. Kenya is doing well, like very well actually. Let's put Teoscar Hernandez for now. Yeah, I know, but I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it, though. Once the first shot hits, it locks right on the guy. Oh my god, man! Like, jeez. I'm just loving every minute. I've been getting like 10, 11 kills a game. I was just playing a random duo with a guy, and then we won 4 games out of 5.
For baseball, the road.
I was hitting every shot.
Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Leading off, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down.
What are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me?
His career, a career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll.
A liner.
Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll.
Oh, you are?
In this one here today.
Now a moment as we take a look
at
the
I've done all
starting
mine.
9 for this one.
If you need, I'll hop back in and
you know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5.
Help you out with challenges.
Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact
there she goes.
He's hit 4 bombs
go, baby.
in his last 10 games.
Go, go. No.
Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Betts is right there.
What's up? What's going on, buddy?
Second out.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Dalton Pompey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Inside.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound.
There she goes. Go. Not a pop out, man.
But that mound.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its
Come on.
way.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Strike one. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander
Bogaerts
do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last
Just
year.
the smoke.
That's the goal of every
playing his old
hitter.
team.
If I can drive in 100
at 357. Wow.
Year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first
I don't want to go high on Pedroia.
Contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
I want to stay low on the guy.
And he fouls this one off.
You know what? Let's try high. He went for low. Let's try high. No. Let's try inside.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
There we go. Need to get one more starting pitcher.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
There we go.
He's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Foul. Hey, watch out! Slider in. Oh, outside the zone. Wow, okay.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3.
That's some nice job.
And
nice defense there, buddies.
0-0 ball game. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all
Come
of our
on,
sake,
Aguilar.
Mother Nature
That's a power
takes that
swing.
Front and passes it through.
Oh, what are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is.
There she goes.
Right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here.
Good job,
with
buddy.
a 2-base hit.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right.
Aguilar's trying to run. Come on, Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take one up in the zone.
Don't like that.
In the strike zone for the first strike.
Don't like that. Give me a fastball.
No,
what you got? You got a 2-seamer and a 4-seamer. Give me a 4-seamer. Come on. Here she goes. Drop.
That's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second, but he gets back in time. Safe at second base.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
It was almost a ball. Come on, Maldonado.
In now, Martin Maldonado. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Come on, Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big strike one.
I should have not gone for the slider.
Now the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back.
God damn, throw me something good.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. In his career against Porcello, he's hitless in 6 tries. Left side, but well foul.
That was just late. Oh, very late. All right. Come on, give me something. I'm gonna go high on it.
0-1 offering.
Here she goes.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Martinez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away.
I gotta stop if we're doing for those. I gotta stop going for that.
He's set to lead off the whole
oh my
half
God.
of the second.
Loki Betts.
He's ready. Here's
That's
the
a
first
hit.
offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
High and deep down the left field line.
Foul.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
What you got for me? Oh, curveball. Okay, okay.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Let's give him another one. Change up. All right. Outside. Let's do it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Watson ranges to his left. And there's one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar.
Wow, they're all right-handed. Look at that. Except the pitcher is the left hand.
One side of the ball today.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Okay, everybody's going for the low. Like, I'm going to go high. Like, he's going to go for it. What are you talking about? Look at that.
Wind up and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Come on, ump.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes
on
him now.
Let's go for does not have a fastball. Not bad. How about you, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a wonderful. There we go.
In there for a called third strike, and that's the second out.
Lock him up, baby.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll try to make something
I hate
happen
this
with
guy.
2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Gotta beat him.
Hits
Here we
the
go.
Bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Bogaerts sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however.
Let's go up. Let's go up on him.
Yeah, in today's game,
He's gonna think low.
Angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Three and 2 now.
Woo, full count.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no.
I need to do one more trade.
Stepping up to the plate.
First, no, actually, a couple trades.
He'll get his
I gotta
first
get
opportunity in
a
this
center
one.
field.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read
Pop
on
out.
it. One down.
I gotta get a second baseman, a center field.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Dennis Davidson. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is there.
Okay, I'm done with the power
pitches and
swing.
2 outs thus far.
You know why I'm going for a power swing?
Here's George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far.
What you got?
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the sub.
Wow, 3 pitches, 3
Here's
strikes.
Justin
Wow.
Smoke now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Damn it. Ah!
Line toward the
Go, go,
alley
go,
in
go,
left
go, go,
center.
go, 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 go.
But this
Good
will
job.
be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit.
Woo!
A rough out number 1.
Keep the perfect game intact.
The conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
No balls and 1 strike.
Sinker inside. Are you kidding?
The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. Galvis takes it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Good job, Galvis.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Leon, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Behind 0-2 now.
Go up on him. He's going for everyone on the bottom.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Okay, you're pissing me off
Red
now.
Sox still looking for their first hit here.
Dirt, let's go. Let's go.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning.
There we go. Fast inning.
Stepping in, Dalton Pompey as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on.
I put it over, man.
That hasn't been the case.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well.
He's killing me with the slider, man.
Command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Popped him up.
Pop me up,
Leon
man. Gotta get more power swing on more players that they could hit power swings.
Stepping into the box, Randall Grichuk. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've
go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
Business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
These 2 guys that I have on the team, they could do a power swing.
Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Do a quick one here, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
These hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
There we go.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in, J.D. Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
There we
Swing
go.
and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the
give him a curveball. No, I want to go for a curveball. Chase it.
Lifted into center field.
He did.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that.
All right.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count.
Yeah.
Or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Give me a fastball. Give me a...
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field.
Drop.
In there, a base hit.
Good job.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
That's not a power swing, folks. This is a normal swing. I wanted to go for a power a hit. I'm gonna do another
standing in now, Freddie Galvis. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
I made a mistake.
And they got him at third. It's a double play.
All right.
The second baseman.
Digging in now, Josh Watson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Go, baby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Go.
And that's in there, base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Josh Watson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Finally.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that
Springer,
right there might
give me
set
something
the tone for the later innings.
Stepping in now, George Springer. Betts ghosts under it, and that retires the side.
All right, sorry.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And it's fouled away.
Hit him with that sinker.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 1 away.
The batter.
Striding in for Boston. Steve Pearce. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone.
What?
When he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Inside.
Pitch is popped up. Pena over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's good. That's good.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that.
Pop him up.
Digging in once again, Dalton Pompey. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Dalton Pompey.
And he popped him up. Bogaerts onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the
talking about
the plate right there. Trying to bust him in.
What do you got? What's this deal?
The other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he is out trying to take third on the hit and run.
Good job, Dalton B. Good job, Dalton.
Number 15.
I did that so I could get the guy on the second.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Martin Maldonado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air.
Go, baby, go. No, come on again.
Makes the catch. And
somebody hit a homer.
Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Next for the Red Sox.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit to third. Third gets him, 2 down.
There we go.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Another one.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy
Laid off.
Leon.
Another one. I need a strike. Come on, I want to set him up.
Misses for the second ball. High in the air out to center field. Pompey has a read on it. And that's the third out. Red Sox.
All right. What we got?
So stepping in, Manny Pena. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them are nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Nice.
And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There we go. What you got for?
He was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Josh Watson. Strike taken, the throw. It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory.
Should have let it.
Second out.
Should have let it.
Now at the plate, Dennis Davidson, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Next will be the designated hitter, George Springer.
I got two fast guys on the
things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt. Especially.
Come on, Springer!
Is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
He's a good defender, guys. Like I want him to make a couple more trades.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Come on.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the seventh.
God damn it.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the seventh inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, he never stopped grinding to get a quick number up on that board.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Nunez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really...
He's starting to get tired.
Good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bull.
Alright, are we gonna... That's a coverage picture.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Speed.
The 0-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side.
There we go.
Now in the box, Dalton Pompey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Dalton Pompey.
Pulled toward right center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Next
All right.
will be the cleanup hitter.
There we go.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Give me a power swing. Come on, give me something.
First pitch to him. Popped him up.
Ah, wait on it. Wait. Why you're not waiting?
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Randall Grichuk. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic. So far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that...
It's going to take forever to hit it.
Now here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
See if you get inside.
Flips
Nice.
the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 1-2.
I know, I have to be the first.
Freezes him, a strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
He's starting up, so.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. 0-2 the count.
He's swinging on those, yeah. One more.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
One inside. He's not going to expect it.
Breaking ball freezes him. Strike three called, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score. Tyler Thornburg will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Last time through was a base hit. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left.
That was late, like hella late.
That will end up a foul ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Hella late.
For another shot now, Josh Watson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a good
Come on,
on the knees, but it doesn't quite
that was
catch
completely
the
a
bottom of the
strike,
zone.
man.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Chase it.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Chase this one. Chase it.
Hit on the ground to short. Galvis is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Bases are empty. One man out.
Chase that one. Chase it again.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
The batter, number 50.
All right, how's these guys doing?
Second baseman, Justin.
Yeah, like 294. Let's put them in.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Ryan Tepera takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Ryan Tepera.
He's set and the pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In now, Dennis Davidson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Carrying. I don't know why is it carrying, guys. Like, he loves punts.
Striding forward now is the DH, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding into the box, Dalton Pompey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a liner. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-hit.
All right.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
There we go.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Another one.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Nope. Come on, Rev.
With the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The first baseman,
so a big moment in the ball game here. Steve Pearce, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
They're keeping there.
And he won't fight at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
No fastball. Sinker, okay. Inside.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Popped him up. Aguilar will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Oh my God.
The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up.
Pena is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. One left for the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Damn it, all my hits are hanging in the air too much.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, let's go for another steal.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Martin Maldonado. And he hits it hard to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Betts is there, 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play.
Why is he running so
Now
slow,
at the
man?
plate, Justin Smoke.
Leading off for the Red
From
Sox,
the stretch.
the designated hitter.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Smoke.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
You better.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's the second out.
That's a game.
Now batting.
At the plate, Sandy Leon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bounced weakly near the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
2-out.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Nunez.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order.
Good God, let me, you know what?
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove.
Again, I went for another power swing. I gotta stop doing that.
next for the Blue Jays?
Standing in.
Who we got outside? Second baseman. Okay, let's do this, and we put Peterson.
Hernan Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. Nunez fields it cleanly. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. Digging in.
Alright, how about we substitute? Should we put Oscar Hernandez in? Yeah, let's do it.
Dennis Teoscar Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that
did he ever
Hernan Perez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Teoscar Hernandez.
Okay, I gotta do a pulping game.
Get this
guy ready up here.
David Phelps will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. His past batting line against David Phelps, he's just 1 for 6. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Give it another one.
Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering.
Chase it.
Fouled away.
Dick. You hit it. Inside. Okay. What are you doing with this?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Maldonado. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Knuckleball.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Give him another one. Fastball. There you go. Inside.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more.
Come on, we gotta
Brian Johnson takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 61.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
You almost had it, son of a gun. Look at that.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey. As the first pitch to him is in there for a...
All right, what we got out? Substitution. Put this guy in.
Called strike one. Pedro Diaz will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and
no!
He is out at third base. It's a double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up.
Oh my God,
Pierce
man!
Shading to his right, and that's.
I thought I had it right there because
Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. Pedro Diaz will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 29, Pedro.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit hard down the line.
Keep it down. Keep it down. Now we go up. Now we go up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ball
box now. Justin Smoke. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hot shot down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Take that. He's fighting it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game and more.
go back. Trade talks. Alright, let's start with the starting pitchers. We keep in Nege, keeping Shoemaker. Let's get rid of him. Get rid of this guy. Okay, what do you got for starting pitchers? Tim Bundy. Nah, they got nobody. Chris Sale. Okay. You know what? Let's suggest a trade, see what we get, and we'll be ready. What we get? Okay, they got 3 options. Close the pitcher. No. No. Wait. Take this out. It's just a trade. I don't know me. Yeah. You know what? Eduardo Rodriguez. Let me try this guy. Never understand this. Never do. Wow. They won't let this guy go. Who we got? Okay, we'll get rid of this guy. Okay, well, how about we got this guy? Oh, okay, how about we... Oh. Okay. I need MLB. Who do I got for Cedar and Gordon? Edwin Encarnacion. I need speed. Wait, what? Fade. Okay, wait a second. Is there a way that you could... Oh, there we go. Come up. And you... Come up. So... All starting pitchers. Grab this guy to come up to move to MLB. Have I need another shortstop and a better... Alright, let me try to get a shortstop. Yeah, it's just this all. Give me all. Let's see what we can get. Got an idea. Put this guy in. Get rid of this guy. Okay, give me him. Thank you. H23, okay. I don't like that guy. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's take this guy then. Call this guy up. All right. That's a day. Let's do it. Look at it here. You know what? Okay. Let's do this. So we got a few players. Let's do this.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Aaron Nola gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
All right. All right, where do you want it? Okay, let's go for it.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt. Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Chase it. Man, not hit it. Chase it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Finish him.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I don't know why he wants to go down. He just swung. Oh my God, he's swinging there.
It's 0-2. Zunino stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That is big. The right fielder.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
Take that. Chase it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Another high strike.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
I'm gonna take it out too much outside because he's...
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Ain't gonna chase it. Just gonna look at it.
Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. Prior history in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Grichuk.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That was way off.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball.
Again, too early.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is after it, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here like comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field.
Get down.
Kiermaier will get.
I don't know why am I hitting too much lines. Like I'm literally not hitting anything, man. Like holy shit.
There, and he puts it away to.
All right, let's do it.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Nope. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Set to deliver the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ji-Man Choi goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
There we go.
In order go the Rays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Jays, the third
Stepping
baseman,
in for the Jays, Pedro Diaz. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that one nice.
Oh man.
Now batting, Martin Maldonado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Runners off for second, lofted in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
It was almost a home run.
The batter, number 9.
Riding in once again, Jose Peraza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit-and-run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. All
right, what are we going to do here?
Here's George Springer. Drives it to deep right field. Back
goes
Garcia to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Finally, man, like, getting frustrated, man.
The batter.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Is swung on and
she goes.
Center field, a ball that's well hit. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Give me another one. Come on.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood. Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head.
She goes.
Now, this is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
The right fielder,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed batter Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a runner at first with 2 away, and now it'll be the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there, and he puts it away to stop. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The third baseman.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. And he gets ahead 0-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Now back, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
The next 0-2.
Jam him up.
Is a fastball that misses.
Jam him up again.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
In now, Pedro Diaz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Martin Maldonado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's there. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The center fielder, number 4.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
You kidding me?
Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now he's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Dirty and nasty.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And another high one.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Get out of here.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. And it's fouled away.
Oh, shut up. I'm going
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Foul ball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High and deep to right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Ball doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I
Change him up.
Too much about getting the coast into second base.
Number 20. Tyler.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Again, I made a mistake.
Dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw.
I thought I could make it. Apparently it was closer than...
At the plate, Willie Adames. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Willie Adames becomes the first out of the inning.
G-Man Troy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Let's get him a
fastball
no-hitter.
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I don't know.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's
strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Nasty.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's for Tampa Bay.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings with... Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia on the run. He's there and records the first out.
I thought he was gonna hit the wall there.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Pedro Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now.
Yeah, we're going.
Here comes the first pitch. Soft grounder left side. Duffy gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Up and down, come on.
Bounce to first. Aguilar is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped up. Aguilar on the move. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th.
Fuck. Sorry, buddy.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Really? Insane.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Chase that son of a bitch.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Finish him up, just like that.
Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
Keep going.
And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Okay.
And here's Jose Peraza. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That's in for a base hit.
Hero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, George Springer. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Ryan Stanek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Another home
box,
run.
Jesus Aguilar popped him up. Zunino moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hernan Perez. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
The right fielder,
well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Here's Randall Grichuk. High in the air.
Crowd.
And he makes the catch for the second out. The ball stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runner breaks for third. And a step off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And
I thought he went for it.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Really?
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Talking about.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. No hits to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away.
Give it to him.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. In there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game. And the inning is.
That's what I'm talking about.
So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki.
For the Jays, the designated hitter, Troy.
Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Troy is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Pedro Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
There we go. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto as the lead holds at 8-0. Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
On my face. The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell, he's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
There she goes. And that's him.
Nope. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on.
No, he's hot.
We are north of. Striding into the box, Joey Wendell. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay.
Now here it comes.
Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Popped up. Aguilar waits on it. Makes the play, one away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Pham ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk moves over. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the second baseman.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Line hard to the left side. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's about 6-game hitting streak so far.
Adames picks it up. Throw on the second for the force in the side. So here is Avisail Garcia. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Avisail Garcia.
On the ground to the left side. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But, people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Garcia stands at first with one out. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He spoils another one and will do it again.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Hernandez coasts under it, and that retires the side. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Randall.
Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7.
So the base is empty here with one away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice
Maldonado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. 4 pitch.
Leading off with Ray.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Come on, man.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Perez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Joey Wendell. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle but laid off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up and no one will get this one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call flipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready now. Tommy Pham, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
In now, Avisail Garcia. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Dennis Davidson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 15.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Randall Grichuk leads the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1 the count. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Now ready for another chance. Willie Adames flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Robertson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Springer coming on. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now in the box.
The first baseman, G-Man Shore.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And it's fouled away. Pickoff throw to third, and he's back standing. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Keuchel will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
So digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he...
Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. He'll throw home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Into the box, Matt Duffy has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Come on, swing.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side.
Leading off to the plate, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Kirby Yates takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 39, Kirby.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Into the Bronx now, Jesus Aguilar. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Let's open this inning up. Come on.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 55.
Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
coming to the plate
15.
now, Rendell Grichuk. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now with the plate to Oscar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work.
What?
The throw. Into the box now, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Grichuk is there, one away.
Now batting.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Count even now at 1-1. To 1-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Wendell. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
3-0 to him now. Kiermaier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Emilio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pham ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 6-3.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Damn, that was a home run.
Pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
It's so fucking fast, man. Can't see.
So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone into the home bullpen.
Wow.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Tyler Glasnow takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Jesus Aguilar will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things up.
Let's change this guy. Bullpen.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Steckenrider offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk giving chase, but this will land untouched. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No ball.
Strike 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Digging in, Dennis Davidson.
Leading up for Toronto, the 3rd baseman, number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now, Rendell Grichuk. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Stepping into the triple.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitches are being caught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Line to the right side, but the catch is made on the line
Damn
out
it.
there. Will they
I should have hit it the other way.
him off first?
Next to the blue.
Striding forward now is the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Martin Maldonado. He went deep back in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Garcia looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, we're opening this shit out.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Let's keep it going.
Great. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And here's Jose Peraza. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Don't fuck you, Kermeyer.
Have room out there as he puts the digging in. Avisail Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. 11-3 the final score in this.
I think I can do one more thing. I'm gonna call up a couple guys and we're gonna go back. Manage. Don't know why the fuck that guy is in there. Come on. Call him up. Alex, call him up. play this game. Where the fuck is he? I called them up. Alright. You know what? Let's go. Here we go, boys.
It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is now batting Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Rays, the second base.
Buchholz gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Whoop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. No balls and a strike to count. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The next 0-2 is outside for a ball. Duffy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
All right, boys, let's do it.
Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, they really need Tulo to get his bat going sooner than later. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, and that one, without a doubt, is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Continue. Come on. Come on, Springer.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, George.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Jesus Christ.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Oh my God! Look who it is.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and grounds it to short. Adames brings it in. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Stop checking the swing, man. Just fucking swing.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning.
Son of a bitch.
2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Avisail.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was close.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Buchholz sets. Here's the 1-1, and he fouls this one off.
Really, man?
Garcia leads off second with nobody out. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Tulo at short, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Pompey. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Fouled off. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1. Slow little roller to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And striding into the plate net. Here comes the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Hit hard to short. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Watson. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. And they're going to put the tag on.
Fuck, I thought he won round.
Leading off to the base. The center field.
Buchholz has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
The 0-2 once more. Just hung in there on that one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Maldonado is under it, 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning.
There we go.
And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Motherfucker.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Pedro Diaz. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Jeez.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now left fielder, Manny.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. One more look at the... Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Chopper foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Nope.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This one's down to third. Diaz over to his left. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Finally.
A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The batter, the second baseman, Josh Watson.
Stepping in now, Josh Watson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Standing in now, George Springer. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not
hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This
Jesus Christ.
And it does, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead got even wider.
Next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
Into the box, Dalton Pompey. Yes, he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Pham moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Pedro Diaz. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Garcia, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Garcia is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate.
Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Daniel.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Robertson is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Buchholz has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Okay, how about this?
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Willy Adames. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Woo.
Stepping in for the Jays, Troy Tulowitzki. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Watson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So striding in, George Springer trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. There goes the runner. Just keeping him float. And they got him at second base on a
Fuck, I did not tell him to go, man. And it's still at 71. He's not supposed to go, man. Like, fuck. I did not tell him to go. Like, cost us a fucking run, man.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't want to test his arm. He's got a big fucking arm.
That's for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dalton Pompey. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Aguilar leads off first with 1 away.
Drop.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
At the plate, Pedro Diaz. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Pham is there, makes the catch. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kevin Kiermaier becomes the first out of the inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
All right.
You're struggling as a team to put the ball in play. Every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Wendell at second with 2 down. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Ryan Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Ryan Stanek.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field.
Down.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Stanek is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Garcia giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's
fucking bitch.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Buchholz right back to work as this is swung on. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Buchholz is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. So here is Avisail Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Pompey has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
I waited on that to see if he's going to move.
Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they throws him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way. In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lofted in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Oh, I won. Fuck me.
And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That's for Tampa Bay.
Is he one now?
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Ken Giles comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And fastball in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The batter,
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball one. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. The hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Now to the plate, Josh Watson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The second baseman.
Line drive to left.
Watson.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Center fielder, number 4.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. George Springer will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much it can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Stepping in, Dalton Pompey. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And the throw in gets away from him.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna happen with him.
He's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Emilio Pagan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. The throw from his knees, and not too shabby out of the pen. So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Okay.
The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pena is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning.
That's freaking
striding in to Oscar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
I thought I'd go to Harrison for this.
Digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Into the box now, Josh Watson scooped up. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this striding into the box.
All right, let's finish him off, people.
Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. Watson over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 5. In there, 0-1. One out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Raised down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time. And the Blue Jays continue their push for the postseason and sweep a fellow contender.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
17-1 the final today. The Blue Jays launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Clay Buchholz earns the win his 2nd, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Blake Snell was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.
What the fuck is going on? Why can't I keep the guy up? Like, why are they being sent down? Alright, we're gonna end the stream here today, guys. It was nice playing MLB. I hope you guys
welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be
enjoyed
42s everywhere today.
Enjoy your weekend. Stay positive. Beast out, guys. Talk to you later.